Well, hello, y'all. It is time to breathe again on the latest Bofa Sports Shortie with your host, Charles. And I am here on this Monday afternoon to discuss some happenings uh, during the week in the NFL, the National Football League, and specifically with the Washington Commanders. Now, as y'all know, I'm here. I currently live in Washington D.C. and let me tell you, last year the ride that the Commanders took the fans and the community around here was something magical, and of course, it ended. With the Commanders losing in the NFC Championship game to the Philadelphia Eagles. But even just getting to that point, just getting to the NFC Championship game was something that was outside of even the wildest dreams of the biggest Commanders fan. And of course, that was on the shoulders of then rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels. So coming into this year, there was, of course, a lot of high expectations that maybe they could take the next step to getting to the Super Bowl and perhaps winning a Super Bowl. But as we sit here today, we all know it has been anything but a magical ride. As a matter of fact, it's been pretty brutal for the Commanders. They are sitting at 3-6, and everything just came to a, a real tough and hurtful, both figuratively and literally, um, conclusion as we sit here. I mean, there's still half of the season left, but the Commanders sit here at 3-6. Had a just a really brutal loss on Sunday Night Football to the Seattle Seahawks at home. And to make matters worse, there was a lot of injuries that happened. Of course, they've been without Terry McLaurin for a good chunk of the season. He's been battling a quad injury. He came back Monday night against, or last Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs and re-aggravated that injury. As we know, he had a hold-in contract dispute that was settled, and he hasn't been on the field. And then yesterday, they lost Luke McCaffrey. He broke his collarbone, and it looks like the corner, Marshawn Lattimore, might be gone for the year. They fear that's a torn ACL. And then Jayden Daniels was injured with a really gruesome elbow injury. And I was watching it live, and that nasty injury. Um, so it looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the season. There's no official word on that yet, but for anybody who saw that play and how his elbow basically went the other way that it's not supposed to go, it doesn't seem like that's going to be something that will be a quick recovery. And it was just the accumulation of what has turned into a nightmarish season for the Commanders and their fans. And people are upset because there's people who don't think Jayden Daniels should have been out there. And at the time, there was 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, or around 7 minutes left, and the Seahawks had the game well in hand. It was 38-7, and now Jayden's trying to make a play, trying to run through some tackles, and he got tackled, and the arm, his left elbow went the other way. It wasn't supposed to go. And people are coming after the head coach, Dan Quinn, for having Jayden Daniels out there in that situation where nothing was going to change the outcome. Just take him out, let Marcus Mariota play, and just live to fight another game. Get ready for next week where the Detroit Lions come to town. And I look, I can understand people being upset at Dan Quinn for that decision, but I think what we have to remember when it comes to a lot of these situations is, number one, it injuries can happen at any point at any given time. And you're not, of course, you're not looking for people to get hurt. You want everybody to stay healthy. You want everybody to be able to play and not have an injury, especially a significant injury that could take a little bit of time for you to get back. But it's football. This is a high collision sport, a violent sport, and people are going to get hurt. People are going to get hurt in sports, unfortunately, and it doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter the place. Injuries can happen at any time. And on the other side, yes, the coach has a responsibility to protect the players, and in some cases, maybe protect those players from themselves. Considering Jayden Daniels has been out for 3 games, he missed the week 3 and 4 games against the Las Vegas Raiders and Atlanta Falcons, respectively, and was able to come back against the LA Chargers, and then he got injured a couple of weeks ago against the Dallas Cowboys with a hamstring, and he missed the Monday night game against the Kansas City Chiefs. So he's coming back, and he's just trying to play. He's trying to be there for his guys. I'm sure he feels like he has let his team down by not being available, and he wanted to. I'm pretty sure that, like, without actually talking with them, but I can see a scenario where he just wanted to go out there, continue to fight, continue to show a leadership that says no matter what the score is, we're going to continue to fight through the end. And unfortunately, he got injured, and I mean, it's a very unfortunate injury, and I can understand people coming at Dan Quinn there for that. But at the same time, I can understand if he wanted to send a message of, hey, we're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to grind, even though the game is well out of reach. I can understand him saying we need to continue to look at some things, and everybody else is hurt. So maybe it was a situation where he wanted to have some chemistry built with some guys who are going to have to play more significant time because of the injuries that have happened, not just with the receiving core, but with the team as a whole. So look, I get the frustration. This season has not gone the way a lot of people felt it would go. I mean, I had the Commanders at least making the playoffs this year. That doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And with Jayden Daniels out for, it looks like, a significant period of time, it probably won't happen. But I can understand both sides of it. I know most people are going to say, well, it's malpractice on Dan Quinn's part. A lot of people are coming at Dan Quinn. Or it's got to be one side or the other. But I can see it from both sides. I can see Dan Quinn saying, let's continue to play, see what we can build for next game. And unfortunately, Jayden Daniels got hurt. And that is the main part of this. And it's not just about football. It's about Jayden Daniels, the man, and his safety. So we wish him a speedy recovery. And for all the players who are getting hurt, we wish them a speedy recovery and they can get back onto the field as soon as possible. But yeah, that was tough to see. Because I mean, Jayden Daniels has provided a lot of light, a lot of hope, not just for the fan base, but for that organization as a whole. So to see him get hurt, you can see it on the faces of the people who are in Northwest Stadium. You can see it on the coaches and on the players' face. It was just really, really tough to watch, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Well, that's what I'm breathing on for this Monday afternoon. Y'all make sure y'all visit the Bofa Sports YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, and follow the Bofa Sports Facebook page. We will be back with a webcast coming up on Tuesday, and we hope y'all can make it in for that. Until then, everybody take care, have a great evening, a great afternoon, and we'll talk soon.